Hi everybody, this is The Shot Clock. I'm Mark, he's Kent, and today we're going to talk a little NFL owners meetings, but first we're going to talk about the demise of the Arizona Wildcats and that loss last night, knocking them out of the Sweet 16. Let's start the clock. Kent, what's your takeaway on what happened to the Wildcats last night?
Really, obviously disappointed. I didn't see them losing in that round, and I thought this team was built to go to the Final Four. You know, a lot is going to be made of how they finished that game. I think, a 9-0 run at the end, 12-2 run, something like that. I go back to the first half when they couldn't make a three-pointer, and they finished 7 of 27 from the three-point line. I was disappointed that Sean Miller wasn't able to give his team something coming out of timeouts offensively that worked, and really disappointed in marketing that he wasn't more assertive. I mean, for a guy who's going to be a high draft pick, I expected him at some point to sort of take over that game, and he never seemed like he wanted to.
It was a disappointing finish, but it was an exciting game, and 3 of the 4 games yesterday came down to the last possession, and today sets up even just as exciting with the South region. But, I mean, 3 games coming down to the last possession. I mean, you just don't see that.
Yeah, and not great possessions. I mean, the West Virginia game, they dribble out the clock when they really didn't need to take the 3, but they dance around the three-point line and they never really get a shot up to win the game or put themselves in the game. Yeah.
So next week the owners are here for a couple of days for their spring meetings, and one of the big things on their agenda is, will the Raiders move to Las Vegas? What's your take?
Yeah, they're going to approve that, I think. I think it'll come Monday, Tuesday at the latest. There's $750 million of public financing on the table for that stadium. Owners know Mark Davis has done everything he can to remain in Oakland, and it's not going to work, so that's going to get approved, I think.
We are out of time. Have a great weekend, everybody.